permits in hand. We have FEMA approval for renewal of the grant. We have Army Corps approval for the permit and the waterfront and habitat. We have the DEC permit that's required, and we have small business services permit that's required. So I know, I know it's been a long time coming. I get that look from many people.
Army Corps of Engineers, FEMA, small business.
But ironically, to that point, so the Army Corps of Engineers and the DEC permits are permits that the company has, the owner has. The small business services permit is the binding permit that the contractor has. So we are in the last stages of looking at all of the RFP criteria, including the MWBE goals and the evaluation criteria and the submission criteria. As you can imagine, having those 4 agencies issue permits, there were some overlapping conditions that needed to be complied and coordinated with the documents, but we should have that RFP out on the street. That's the priority RFP, and that will be out on the street before Sports Park and the others within the next 2 weeks. So, no, there's a strict moratorium between March and June. No, they shortened it. The final permit had March to June. So we are targeting having proposals and contractors selected so we can bring that to the board meeting in May and then start work in July right after the moratorium is lifted.
What's this moratorium?
It's for the, you can't do any spawning in fish.
I can only do one at a time.
Fish is spawning.
Fish.
Fish spawning in the river.
Does Florence know about this?
I wouldn't want to,
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't want to be disturbed.
That one I'll buy. Considering all this political, all these agencies is a pain in the ass. For fish.
Michael?
We just swim.
Once the construction starts, how long do you expect the project to take?
We estimate 2 years because of the spawning and the moratorium, and not knowing who the vendor is, and they have to work on both sides, not mandating how the logistics and the operations. We need to make sure that Four Freedoms Park remains functional. We are going to keep the park open, so there will be fences, but we're going to create a temporary entrance to the west so that at any time the conversation, the path system and Four Freedoms would remain open. So we estimate that it would be 2 years. The FEMA grant ends in that time, so we will be done before the FEMA grant. The FEMA work will be done definitely before the FEMA grant.
Right. So there is a segment of the community that is opposed to this particular project, saying that you're destroying native wildlife, fauna and flora. And have there been any changes made in the original plan since the objections of some have been made?
All of the changes from the agencies that have binding jurisdiction over this property and the project have been made. So we are completely compliant with what their requirements are. And so the work that is proposed needs to reconstruct a failing seawall that is over 100 years old. Compounded with that is the fact that the failing seawall and the areas between the fence and the shoreline have significant construction debris and have been deemed to have contaminants that have to be removed because of the nature of their debris and the contaminants found. It has to go. So there's not a way to do the reconstruction of the seawall without disturbing the areas between the fence and the shoreline.
So the community is aware that at one time the seawall was a simple gravity seawall, I guess that would be.
But not this.
And that work that they've observed across the river was done by barge. But this work, barge did not entirely do the inshore work, I believe.
Correct.
And whether or not a simple vertical seawall is put into the current specification or height, or we do the revetment that we're planning, significant inshore work would be required. In fact, the same amount of disturbance would be likely required under either scenario.
Correct. And we are coming to the board on Thursday with the engineering team and some additional information to show the structural conditions that were observed by boat in 2013 and to explain a little bit more graphically how either solution would require an area of disturbance between, the complete area of disturbance between the fence and the shoreline. And just for the record, the area, the installation of the fence, so the rest of the park as it was built out and has with the state DC who has jurisdiction over contaminated sites. The solution for the rest of the park was to cap and fill. And what that means is that you put down what they call a demarcation layer, which is often just orange construction mesh similar to the mesh out here, but that you see in many, many caution areas. You'll see 3-foot high orange mesh plastic with holes. That's typically put down horizontally across the land, and then 2 feet of clean material are added to the mesh to provide a safe barrier from the contaminants. And that is New York State DC hazardous waste units solution. And these get reviewed, and there was a soil remediation plan as part of Southpoint Park that during that construction, which had to do that. Another way to remediate the site or remediate the condition or the harm is to put up a fence. So when Southpoint Park was constructed, the solution for the shoreline at that time, somebody made that choice to say, we're just gonna put up a fence here. And so by keeping the public out of there, that's how that plan was approved. Langen Engineering has done their own studies and has submitted their own plan for remediation for the work from the fence to the shoreline, and has approval from the agencies and those people that have. So we now have all of the agencies who have jurisdiction have reviewed what they need to review, and we have those permits approved.
And the excavation has to be deep enough to reach down to the toe level of the existing seawall.
Correct, either way. So the seawall that we have here, and you'll see in the video, is not a concrete wall except for one small section on the west side. The rest of it is a gravity wall with stones of varying sizes, meaning that some of the stones look to be maybe 6 inches from the video, and some of them are bigger. And then you'll see piles of debris, and you'll see the condition that was documented in 2013.
Okay, so, summing up the meeting, so far the only items that are coming to the full board from this is the Watergate, change orders,